Today on MTG Unpacked, we have a nice selection of packs to crack for patrons. So we've got Ravnica Allegiance, Guilds of Ravnica, Throne of Eldraine, Khans of Tarkir, and Fate Reforged. So without further ado, let's introduce the patrons. We have Dylan Moore, Eric Kinsey, Sundance Kid, and finally Matteo Vanti. Thank you guys for being patrons. Okay, so Khans and Fate Reforged go to Dylan, and then Sundance Kid, Guilds and Allegiance, and Eldraine to Matteo, and finally Guilds and Khans to Eric. So let's get cracking here. We'll start off with Khans of Tarkir. Thank you for being a patron, Dylan. See if we can pull a fetch land for you today, and the patrons get the rares, mythics, foils, and anything over $1. So let's boost that lighting a tad. There we go. Act of Treason, Woolly Loxodon, Defiant Strike, Molting Snakeskin, Glacial Stalker, Valley Dasher, Dragon Scale Boon, that's pretty cool, Tranquil Cove, Wetland Sandbar, Siegecraft, and uncommons Incremental Growth, Quiet Contemplation, Tuskguard Captain, and yes, ding 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 ding, Polluted Delta. Very cool. It's a land. Tap, pay 1 life, sack it, search your library for an island or swamp card and put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle your library. We actually pulled one of these the other day, so that's pretty funny. Alright, there we are, Dylan. Fantastic pull, and a mountain. And a goblin token. I'll chuck him in as well because he's just hilarious. Okay, Fate Reforged. So I believe fetch lands are a possibility here as well. So let's see. We got a Soul Summons, Will of the Naga, Ancestral Vengeance, Cunning Strike, Abzan Runemark, Defiant Ogre, Anok Guide, Alesha's Vanguard, Gore Swine, uncommons Friendly Fire, Sibzig Muckdraggers, that's got the most hilarious name ever, Sage's Reverie, and rare is Timur War Shaman, creature human shaman 4/5 for 6. So when it enters battlefield, manifest the top card of your library. What is that, you may ask? Put that card onto battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature, turn it face up any time for its mana cost if it's a creature card. And whenever opponent you control is turned face up, if it's a creature you may have it fight target creature you don't control. Alrighty, and a foil Aven Skirmisher with a Dismal Backwater, which sometimes trolls you if you're thinking it's a Polluted Delta, and a Spirit Token. Alright, so there we are, Dylan. A true highlight today. Fantastic. Alright, moving right along. Let's move over here. We'll have Matteo up next. Ravnica Allegiance, so looking for shock lands. So this is, should call this the shock land and fetch land video. At least that's what I'm hoping. Okay, we have Civic Stalwart, Quench, Rubble Slinger, Impassioned Orator, Stony Strength, Undercity's Embrace, Rakdos Locket, the best guild. Leave a note in the comments if you agree or disagree. Chillbringer, Rubble Reading, Summary Judgment, uncommons Biogenic Upgrade, Oars of Racketeers, Swirling Torrent, and it's 1/2. It is Priest of Forgotten Gods. Creature human cleric 1/2 for 2. Tap it, sack 2 other creatures. Any number of target players each lose 2 life and sack a creature. You add 2 black and draw a card. And a Oars of Guildgate. And a zombie token. Alright, Throne of Eldraine. I think we're at the Japanese packs again. And I always mess up the pool tab. One of these days I'll get it right. Okay, we're on an adventure. We have an island and a foil Black Lance Paragon. Foil rare. Creature human knight 3/1 for 2 with flash. When it enters battlefield, target knight gains death touch and lifelink until end of turn. And the second rare, oh, it's actually a mythic. Outlaws Merriment, enchantment for 4. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one at random, create a red and white creature token with those characteristics. So you got a choice here, 3/1 human warrior with trample and haste, 2/1 human cleric with lifelink and haste, or a 1/2 human rogue with haste, and when this creature enters battlefield, it deals 1 damage to any target. Not the craziest mythic pull, but still it's a mythic. And Grumgully, the generous legendary creature Goblin Shaman. Have you used that guy as your commander? How does he turn out? Leave a note in the comments. Burning Yard Trainer. Revenge of Ravens. Ooh. Reeve Soul for the Commons Festive Funeral. Bloodhaze Wolverine. Out Muscle. Weaselback Redcap Creature Goblin Knight. Yes, we do love the goblins here. Scalding Cauldron. Ran away together. Beloved Princess. Ardenvale Paladin. That's it. All right, so there we are, Mateo. Thank you for being a patron. Pop these in here. Let's go for these next. Sundance Kid. We're going hunting for Shocklands again. Thank you for being a patron. Ravnica Allegiance. I would settle for a Hydroid Crisis. I'm sure Sundance Kid would as well. Okay, starting off with Vizkopa Vampire. Sage's Row Savant, Rubblebelt Recluse, Knight of Sorrows, Steeple Creeper, Carrion Imp, Ceruli Caretaker, Law Mage's Binding, Goblin Gathering, Blade Juggler, and Uncommon's Gruul Beastmaster, Senate Guildmage, Scrabbling Claws, and it is Bedevil with some very tasty Seb McKinnon artwork here. Instant for 3, destroy target artifact, creature, or planeswalker. And a Gruul Guildgate and a Frog Lizard token. Just what you need. Alright, Guilds of Ravnica up next. Still hunting for the shocks. I don't actually think we've pulled that many from these boxes yet. So, good chance here. Okay, we got an Intrusive Pack Beast. Radical Idea. Goblin Locksmith. And he has a rather strange method of fixing your locks. Not sure how that works. Loxodon Restorer. Barrier of Bones. Generous Stray. There's my cat. Leaving us a little present. Muse Drake. Celestian Locket. Deadweight. Undercity Uprising. And Uncommon's Gatekeeper. Gargoyle. Lava Coil. I think that, well, that used to be over a buck. I'm going to chuck it in anyway. It's a cool card. Thoughtband. Phantasm, and a mythic Doom Whisperer, Creature Nightmare Demon. 6/6 for 5 with Flying and Trample, pay 2 life, Surveil 2. So that means look at the top 2 cards of your library, put any number of them into your graveyard and rest on top of your library in any order. Very creepy artwork there. So there you are, sir. And then Is It Guildgate and Soldier Token. So good to see the mythics. That's a bit of a better mythic than the other one we saw in this video. Pop that in there. And finally, Eric Kinsey, look into my eyes, he says. Alright, so that was from the Patron Snap Pack video we did earlier in the month. So those are a little something extra for the patrons. It was a 2-hour long live stream. I think I'll pop a link up in the corner there. You can check that out if you have the stamina. Okay, Khans, we have Shatter, Tusked Colossedon Arrays, Mardu War Shrieker, Dutiful Return, reminds me of Michonne and her zombie friends in Walking Dead, Disdainful Stroke, Shambling Attendants, Mystic of the Hidden Way, Thornwood Falls, Ponyback Brigade, Creature Goblin Warrior, you thought I'd forgotten, didn't you? But I did not. Mardu Blazebringer, Mystic Monastery, Seeker of the Way, and the rare is Villainous Wealth. Sorcery for X, black, green, and blue. Target opponent exiles the top X cards of his or her library. You may cast any number of non-land cards with converted mana cost X or less from among them without paying their mana costs. And a mountain. And what's this dude? A bit about the Warring Clans of Tarkir. What is your favourite clan in Tarkir? Leave a note in the comments. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button for more Magic the Gathering unboxings. And be sure to tap the notification bell to be notified as soon as new videos are released. Okay, guilds, give us the good stuff, please. We have Radical Idea, Goblin Locksmith, Loxodon Restorer, Wishcoin Crab, Portcullis Vine, Never Happened, Gateway Plaza Deadweight, Undercity Uprising, Parhelion Patrol, Price of Fame, First Uncommon, Truefire Captain, Crawl Swarm, and the rare is Erratic Cyclops, Creature Cyclops Shaman, 0/8 for 4, that's a bit of a strange one. Trample Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Radic Cyclops gets +X +0 until end of turn, where X is that spell's converted mana cost. Aha, so that's how that works. An Ace Celestia Guildgate and an Elf Knight token. So there we are, Eric. Thank you for being a patron once again. We'll pop that in there. And I hope everybody stays safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.